franchise has been delighting audiences with its crazy animation, amazing soundtracks, and characters so adorable you just want to squeeze them until they burst into glitter. But let's get real, the real MVPs are the villains. I mean, who doesn't love a good bad guy? In this video, we'll be diving into the wonderfully wicked world of Trolls villains, exploring how the franchise has evolved its approach to creating antagonists that are more nuanced and multidimensional. So here is the evolution of Trolls villains. Meet King Gristle Sr., the beleaguered ruler of the Bergens in the first ever Trolls movie. I've got to admit, this guy's got a tough job, folks. Not only does he have to lead a tribe of scatterbrained, easily distracted wenches, Bergens, but he's also a dad trying to raise his son, Prince Gristle, to be a functional member of their weird, troll-eating society. Speaking of troll-eating, King Gristle Sr. believes that is the only way to find happiness, even telling his son he will never be happy if he doesn't have one. Needless to say, our king here was definitely not on board with the whole not eating sentient beings thing. He genuinely believes that chomping down on a troll is the key to happiness for himself, his son, and the entire Bergen community. Despite his, shall we say, unconventional approach to parenting and governance, King Gristle Sr. actually loves his son and tries to be a good dad. Of course, there's also the tiny problem that the trolls keep escaping, which puts a bit of a damper on King Gristle Sr.'s happiness agenda. But hey, a dad's gotta do what a dad's gotta do, right? Even if that means chasing after those pesky trolls. Meet Chef Bergen. This chef's got more issues than a broken kitchen sink, and I'm not just talking about her very questionable fashion choices. Chef Bergen in the movie had a serious grudge against the trolls, like a 20-year-old grudge that's been simmering in the depths of her kitchen, waiting to boil over into a full-blown culinary catastrophe. You see, Chef here believes the Bergens would only be happy after eating a troll, and when the trolls escape and she ultimately gets banished, she begins to resent them. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chef Bergen sounds like a real piece of work. And you're right, she is. But hey, at least she's consistent. I mean, she's been banished from Bergen Town, vowed to find the trolls and shove them down their ungrateful Bergen throats, and has spent 20 years perfecting her culinary skills, or lack thereof. Motivated by the need to capture the trolls, seek revenge, obtain power, and prove her superiority, she evolves from a chef who is passionate about cooking and making people happy with her food into an aggressive, condescending, ruthless, and selfish person. And let's not forget her signature look. That chef hat, white coat, and gold earrings are the perfect accessories for any aspiring culinary dictator. I mean, who needs a cape when you can rock a chef's coat? Next, we've got Creek, the poster troll for conniving bastards. Creek is a complex character in the Trolls franchise, with a multifaceted personality that is both intriguing and infuriating. Initially, he is portrayed as a laid-back and positive troll who values good vibes and dislikes conflict. The guy literally talks about auras and zen. He is often seen spreading positivity and encouraging his fellow trolls to hug it out and resolve their differences peacefully. But as the story progresses, Creek's true nature is revealed, showing him to be a cowardly and manipulative character who is willing to betray his friends to save himself. He literally puts the whole troll village at risk trying to save his own ass. In Trolls, the beat goes on. Creek returns to Troll Village and claims to have changed his ways. I mean, I wouldn't believe him, but somehow the trolls did. He apologizes for his past mistakes and promises to be a better person. However, it's quite obvious he doesn't know what the words better person means because he continued to be a little pooper in the movie. Creek's character serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of manipulation and the importance of accountability. Marshadow Mary is a marshmallow-like creature and a minor antagonist from Trolls. The beat goes on and Trolls Trollstopia. She's cute, but she's mean and likes to make jokes, often calling the trolls elves. She's also weirdly obsessed with a plant species known as Marshado. When she figures out the trolls could mistake her for the Marshado fairy, she goes to Pop Village to ruin their dreams and also get Marshado from them. And in the Trolls Trollstopia episode, The Troublesome Trio, she teams up with Chaz and Pushy Poppy to take down Trollstopia. She considers herself evil, which is a bit narcissistic if you ask me, and she's very loud and aggressive. In the next Trolls movie, Trolls World Tour, we got to meet the hard rock trolls. Leading them is Queen Barb, who is a force to be reckoned with, and a bit too crazy to be a leader. But hey, what do I know? She succeeded the throne from her father, King Thrash, their former leader. She's got a wild, zealous, and rebellious attitude that's straight fire. But let's get real, Barb's also got some major flaws. She's morally inept, and she'll stop at nothing to get what she wants, even if it means destroying everything in her path. She's got a serious love for destruction, and she's not afraid to show it. And, oh yeah, she's also super selfish. Barb thinks destroying all music except for rock will unite the trolls under one genre. Girl, that's not how it works. She's also got a major grudge against pop music, which is kinda weird, considering the pop trolls were just trying to live their best lives. Surprisingly, she's got a soft spot for Poppy, maybe because they're both just a couple of misfits who want to have fun. In the end, Barb has a major change of heart, and she realizes that maybe, just maybe, she was wrong all along. She joins in on the fun and rocks out with the best of them. Barb gracefully admits even the most stubborn people can also change. Meet King Thrash, the lovable old codger who's lost his grip on reality, but still manages to rock on. This senile senior citizen is so absent-minded, he'd forget his own name. But despite his dodgy memory, he's got a heart of gold and adores his daughter, Queen Barb. Thrash has a moment of clarity when he realizes that music comes from within. He encourages his daughter to let everyone express themselves. Now, about his appearance. Thrash looks like he went through a whole lot when he was younger. His muddy blue skin is a testament to his love of all things loud and proud, while his gray-streaked hair screams, "I'm still cool, damn it!" He lives and breathes on his trusty motorized rock wheelchair, aka his mobile throne. Overall, King Thrash is a good dad and a lovable old troll. But let's not forget the other accomplices in Queen Barb's evil plot. In the shadows of Trollville, a group of ruthless little maniacs or bounty hunters operate with precision and stealth. Their weapons of choice, music, manipulation, and an arsenal of sharp wit. Rather than getting their own hands dirty, the rock trolls outsource the dirty work to these skilled operatives. Queen Poppy, once a thorn in Queen Barb's side, became their prime target in the movie. Known bounty hunters were the K-pop gang, Chaz, and my personal favorites, Hickory and Dickory. Meet Dickory, the yodeling sensation. By day, he's a charming Austrian crooner. By night, he's a bounty hunter extraordinaire, tracking down trolls with his trusty sidekick, his yodeling younger brother Hickory. I know, really, creative names they got there. Together, Hickory and Dickory are the most feared bounty hunters in the Trolls cinematic universe. Athletics-wise, Dickory's got the skills to pay the bills. He's agile, stealthy, and can yodel his way out of any sticky situation. Just don't ask him to sing in the shower, trust me on that one. He's the perfect complement to Hickory's, let's just say, more unique skill set. Now we have Dr. Groovetavious Ravenhug, or just Dr. Ravenhug. He features in the Trolls, Trollstopia episode To Hug a Snuggalug, where he didn't mind putting the world in danger with his snuggalug hugging theory. He's a dark purple genius with a posh British accent, a scientist working alongside Low Note Jones, and a resilient, imaginative little guy. He also plays the bass guitar, a pretty cool guy overall. You call him evil, I call him a determined, focused king. Meet Pushy, the polar opposite of Poppy in every way. She comes from the same alternate universe as Dingy Diamond and the utterly unhinged Elizabeth Darlingtonshire. While Poppy is kind, considerate, and sweet, Pushy is brash, rude, and downright obnoxious. She's a force to be reckoned with, always getting what she wants through sheer determination and a willingness to throw a tantrum in an instant, much like a 5-year-old little cocoa felon. Pushy is a master manipulator, using her charm and cunning to get ahead, even if it means bending the rules or stepping on others. She's a sore loser too, always demanding to get her way and throwing a fit when things don't go her way. Pushy Poppy burst onto the scene in Wormhole Scavenger Hunt and The Troublesome Trio, bringing her own special brand of chaos and confusion. She's like a Poppy parody, with all the same quirks and charm, but dialed up to 1100. Next, we have my favorite people, the crazy siblings Velvet and Veneer. Velvet and Veneer are the main antagonists of the movie Trolls Band Together, released in 2023. Meet Velvet, the mastermind twin, and the ringleader of the duo, always cooking up schemes to get what she wants. Velvet's got a major pride problem, thinking she and her brother deserve all the fame and fortune they can scam their way into. And when she's in the spotlight, she's like a total diva, lapping up all the attention and affirmations like a starving cat. But behind closed doors, she's got a whole different story to tell. One of greed, manipulation, and a serious lack of work ethic. This control freak thinks love means getting her way, no matter who she has to step on, or abuse, or torture. Yeah, it's pretty dark. she's got zero regard for other living beings, including trolls and crimp, and will stop at nothing to get what she wants. So there you have it, Velvet in all her glory. Not exactly the most charming person, but hey, at least she's, confident? Veneer, on the other hand, isn't exactly a good villain. He's more of a walking, talking cautionary tale for why one shouldn't let their life be dictated by their worst decisions. Picture a guy whose emotional range is tender soul to raging disaster, and who's as graceful as a giraffe on roller skates. Outside of Velvet's influence, he's like a human teddy bear, soft, a bit of a mess, and in constant need of a nap. Veneer's naivety makes him a prime candidate for manipulation. He spent so much time trying to mimic Velvet's atrocious behavior, he's practically become a parody of her worst traits. Eventually, Veneer wakes up from his misguided slumber and realizes he's been living in a reality TV show of his own making. He finally ditches Velvet and takes a hard look at his life, accepting his screw-ups and deciding to upgrade from being a human cautionary tale to a fully fledged, grown-up human being. And so, he graduates from being the world's most charming doormat to a slightly less charming, but much kinder and more mature individual. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, we think you would like one of these videos. Also, don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next one.